What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA coming for some UFC Fight Night Mexico City predictions. Alright, let's start off with the early prelim opener. Sorry, the prelim opener. I don't know why I said early. But we're going Muhammad Naimov versus Eric Silva. We gotta go Muhammad. Right? I don't think Eric has much of a chance in this fight. Probably first, second round TKO. Moving up. Felipe Dos Santos versus Victor Altamirano. Gotta go Felipe. I mean, that performance against Manel Cap, that one of the best performances in flyweight, honestly. I mean, I think Manel won every round. Second and third were close, though. Those were close rounds. So yeah, I think Felipe's just gonna be there the whole fight. I don't think Victor has anything to put him away. Maybe his striking's just not. Maybe his striking defense really just isn't there, but you know. Dennis Bondar and Luis Rodriguez. Had to look up some Luis Rodriguez fights. Only thing that's not 100% going Dennis Bondar's way is that the elbows. Oh, that was probably the worst stoppage I've ever seen in my life. That was awful, but I think he's better. He's either going to get caught or he's going to win. Fariz Zaim versus Claudio Puelles. Going to be probably a boring fight. It's either Zaim by decision or Puelles can possibly get a decision or submission, but I don't know. Daniel De Silva versus Edgar Chairez. Come on, we watched this fight already. Not gonna be close. Daniel hasn't won in the UFC. Probably gonna get cut after this one unless he gets a draw again. But yeah. Jesus Aguilar versus Mateus Mendoza. This is a tough one. This is a tough one to predict right here. I'll tell you that. I don't know. I think Mateus Mendoza is better. I don't really know the power of Jesus, really, because we've only seen him KO Shannon Ross. But he KO'd Shannon Ross real quick. But still. You know, something in me's telling me that Jesus is just gonna get another second round KO. Mateus is gonna win the first round. Jesus gonna just clip him. TKO. KO, whatever. Probably TKO though. It's flyweight. Bantamweight. Christian Quinones versus Hani Barcelos. I don't have too much to say about this. I think Barcelos is gonna get it done. That's about it. All right, going on to the main card, baby. Let's go. So we got starting off with Chris Duncan versus Manuel Torres. I think Chris Duncan is going to squeeze out a decision victory in this one. I think it's going to be a little bit of a sleeper punch fest. There might be a little bit of takedown shot, but I think it's going to just be a little bit of a doozer, but I think Chris Duncan will get a slim decision. Yasmin Yarego versus Sam Hughes. Don't know who either of these people are. Not going to give a pick because I don't want to go the wrong way. So, but yeah, looking at records, Yasmin looks like she's going to win. Oh, never mind. I think I've seen this. I'm just going to go Yasmin. Yep, that's enough. That's all y'all need, right? So yeah, I'm going to go Yasmin. And then Raul Rosas, Ricky Turquios. I did really like Ricky's last performance, to be honest. I mean, I think we know Raw's going to win. Yeah, yeah. I think Raw's gonna win, but yeah, Raw's gonna win. Raw's gonna probably beat most of the people outside the top 25. Obviously, it's not a ranking, but I think he's gonna beat most of the people outside of the top 25 in bantamweight. So I think he would probably beat Christian Rodriguez in a rematch now. I think I think Cameron Simon versus him needs to be the fight they make next, though. But they don't want to match people up like that. Daniel Zellhuber versus Francisco Prado. Dang. The Zaitar finish was a little early, my opinion. I don't know. This is a difficult one. I don't know. Zellhuber seems like he has very little talent. Besides his 6'1" frame, he just doesn't really seem to look like he knows what he's doing the whole time. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. He just doesn't really seem as talented. Francisco Prado looks a little better on the feet. I'm gonna be honest. I think it just depends if Francisco can get inside or not. I mean, if he can't get inside, obviously he can't. He's not going to be able to do anything. He has a 69-inch reach, and he's 5'8" to 6'1", 77. So if Daniel could just jab him up, throw some head kicks, throw some teeps. I'm going to go Daniel, but I'm rooting more for Francisco here. But I think Daniel's just got it. A little more experienced. Just going to pepper him with a jab for 3 rounds. Maybe get him on wobbly legs, look for a finish, but not like a clean KO. Yeah, Yair and Brian Ortega. That face-off that Brian was a little weird to me. I don't know. That was a little weird. Bringing your kids to face off with someone who's probably going to KO you is a little strange to me. Just a little. Obviously, Yair. Sorry. I thought I already said that. Obviously, Yair's winning. I don't know, though, because we haven't seen Brian fight since he fought Yair, right? We haven't seen him fight, and I mean, how can you be confident in him when he's never really looked great. His grappling's always been good. Yair's just gonna let him take him down. Yair doesn't care if he's on his back. Brian's not Volk. He's not gonna bully him. So if Brian does take him down, it's gonna be bad for him, I feel like. Yeah. So this is probably the only fight I'd say on the whole card besides Raul and maybe Felipe. Those are the only Muhammad too. Those are like the only 3-4 fights that I don't think the other person has much of a chance. Obviously, it's MMA, everyone has a chance, but just don't really see much of a chance for Brian. Don't really see much of a chance for Ricky. Don't really see much of a chance for Eric Silva. Don't really see much of a chance for Victor. But moving on to the main event, Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royval. I don't know. Flyweight's weird. Flyweight's the only men's division that kind of works like women's. It doesn't matter how good you are, the fight kind of just happens that night. Just so, I don't know. Brandon Royval's so strange because his record's not bad at all, and he's got a good amount of like of knockdowns. I feel like I've seen him knock down quite a bit of people, but that Pantoja fight, man, looked like Pantoja looked bad in that fight. I'm gonna be real. Pantoja looked terrible in that fight, and Royval looked like a 14-year-old kid sparring with a grown man, and the grown man got tired, was taking it a little easy on him. The grown man got tired, and the 14-year-old was just peppering him with shots for 5 rounds or 4 rounds, 3 rounds, whatever it was. I don't know though. Brandon Moreno's taken so much damage throughout his career, so much. I could see a flash TKO from Brandon Royval. I could also see a TKO from Brandon Moreno. It's a difficult fight to predict. You know what? I'm going full confidence right here. I think Brandon Moreno is going to win 3 out of the 5 rounds. I think Brandon's going to start coming back in the 4th. Clip him. I think it's going to be a draw. I don't know why. Something's just telling me Brandon Royval's going to get a 10-8 4th round. Brandon Moreno's going to win the first 3. And then Brandon Royval's going to win that 5th round. And it's going to be a draw. And we're all going to be like, but, that's honestly what I'm seeing here. If it's not a draw, I think Moreno's going to win. Or Brandon Royval's going to catch him. I don't think Brandon Royval's going to get caught again by Moreno, personally. I think he's a little better than he was. Or not a little better than he was. I think he's a little better than... I think he is just better than he was. But, yeah, I think Royval's going to either get just 5-0'd or the draw. I think the draw's the most likely, though. I don't know why. I'm just seeing the draw. I really am. But yeah, those are the full card predictions. Just an okay card. I'm always confused with how they set up cards because I know Felipe Dos Santos has way more of a name value than anyone above him on the prelims, in my opinion. Way more of a name value. Same with Muhammad Naimov. Same with Jesus Aguilar. I feel like the way they set up these cards are a little weird in my opinion. But yeah, no. Besides that, that's fine. I don't know why Raw's under Daniel. I think Raw's has a better name value than Daniel Zellhuber, but I don't set up the cards, so moving on to UFC 300 in the next video. See y'all later.